Erin and Amanda of Level Up Creators and Level Up Creators School. I'm our Director of Operations, and Amanda Northcutt is our CEO. Today, we're going to be talking about what makes a successful monthly recurring revenue 5-figure business. And we are so happy to spend just a few minutes of your day with you. If you have any questions for Amanda or I during any of this live, please drop them in the chat and we are happy to pause and answer those at any point. If you haven't met us, there are two ways that we help thought leaders like you build rock solid recurring revenue businesses. First is Level Up Creators, a done for you white glove consulting firm. And the second is Level Up Creators School, where we help a global group of thought leaders build businesses through a done with you model. Creator School includes access to our consulting team and our consulting methodology in a way that used to be reserved just for our consulting clients. Okay, Amanda, what do you think the single most impactful change a creator can make to break through to a consistent multi-5-figure a month revenue?
Clarity. You have to have extraordinary clarity, who you are, what you have to offer, why people should care about what you have to offer, and who you're serving. Exactly, right? You are a unique human with a unique background, POV on the world, core values, and skill set, right? Your expertise is unique to you, and that combined with your view on the world and how you present your expertise, right? If you're listening to this, you are probably a subject matter expert or a knowledge creator, right? Someone who is sharing what they know online with the people who are paying attention to them. So, why are the people who are listening to you listening, and who are they? Like, what itch are you scratching, if you will, in their lives? And in business speak, we kind of translate that to what problem are you solving for them? And in a 5-figure MRR creator first business, you have got to, again, have extraordinary clarity. Who are you? What do you bring to the table in terms of solutions that match the problems that the people who are paying attention to you have? And how do you not only solve those problems one time with like a course? We're not super big on courses, but over time, sort of like you're dripping out value at a cadence that your audience can digest and incorporate into their lives, and serving that up to them in a way that earns your business monthly recurring revenue with a mastermind model, small group coaching, membership, retainer, accelerator program, any number of opportunities for you to engage with a customer for a longer period of time where there is an ongoing mutual exchange of value.
Yeah.
And you're not going to get there selling like $10 a month things unless you've got, hundreds of thousands to millions of followers. So we'll probably come back to that.
Yeah. Okay. So, in your experience, after someone is kind of generating some recurring revenue, how important do you think it is to have a dedicated, like almost fractional team supporting you in your business growth?
It totally depends. I mean, it really, really, really depends, right? And so every person is unique, and therefore every person's business, at least your creator business, is quite unique. And so what are the activities required to support high 5-figure monthly revenue? If you can do it all yourself, I would like to meet you and understand how you're doing that. If you're one of those, like the 1% of the population who's like, I only need 4 hours of sleep, maybe you're getting there. Or you've been at this for just years and years and years. But my general rule of thumb is that every person in your company, especially you, the boss, should be spending at least 80% of their time doing the tasks that only you can do. Those are your highest value, highest leverage activities, right? And so anything that does not fall under that 80%, ideally 90%, should be delegated, automated, AI'd, shortcuts through AI, deferred or not done. And so you've got every person's 80% is quite unique in terms of what you're trying to accomplish. But when you start butting up against, I can't do this high value activity because I'm lost in administrative work and writing automations and setting up my tech stack and dealing with customer success, like that is a very, very clear sign that you need help.
Yeah. So, what strategies do you recommend for creators who want to maybe join one of these programs but are feeling a little bit apprehensive? Because there's, a dime a dozen programs out
Right.
there that promise to help your businesses.
Yeah.
What how would you go about picking a program or answering some of those worries?
Yeah. I would think really critically, and really hold a microscope up to each of those programs. What are they? What is their promise? What are their guarantees? What are their social proof? Do they have a demonstrable track record of success in the thing that the program is promising? Can you speak to a literal human who has been through the program before and can attest to their experience? Are their testimonials real? Can you find those people on LinkedIn or Twitter or YouTube or wherever, to ensure that they are not fake? If the price point sounds too good to be true, it probably is. Can you talk to the person who is running the program and understand all of the details? And can you ask them hard questions that, will help them demonstrate whether they have this very well planned out and this is a well organized, well managed program, or are they building the plane as they fly it, or flying by the seat of their pants and spraying and praying and like hoping that people will buy the program? And if they buy the program, well, then we'll figure out what we're going to do. So you're looking for proof points on every level, specifically who's delivering the program, and are they really delivering the program, or are they selling it and someone else is doing the work? And then who has done it before and what are the results that they got? And then if things go south, like what is the guarantee? What is your reassurance? What is your exposure if you do this program?
Yeah. How has being a part of a mastermind or working with a strategic advisor helped you in your business professional journey?
Yeah. I am very diligent about surrounding myself with people who are a step or two ahead. And I have always been that way. And that has always tremendously benefited me and been rewarding to the person who is providing advice or mentorship or whatever the case may be. Um, and in terms of masterminds, man, it is so helpful to have an outside look at your business, and for especially an ongoing like cohort where people have context. They know you, they know your business. It's not just like a one time hot seat hit, but it's like an ongoing relationship of peers, again, who are ideally probably in a mastermind. Some folks are going to be a step ahead, some folks are going to be a step behind, and the job is to get everybody moving in the right direction. But it is very helpful if you are in a group of competent people who share your values and are in a similar, have at least a similar business model, right? There's a lot of value to that. But man, I think kind of the bottom line to your answer is any smart person, anyone listening or watching this, can figure out what to do. All of human knowledge just about is on the internet at this point. And so, you can figure it out. But, most clients come to us because they are stuck, frustrated. Their revenue looks like a roller coaster, or it's like very flat and very low. And they're just so frustrated and they're so tired of like throwing spaghetti at the wall, trying to figure out what do I do next? And so having someone who has been there, done that, got the t-shirt, has demonstrable proof that they do what they say they're going to do will get you there faster. And in the long run, it'll be far less expensive to have that kind of help from the right person or right group than if you were trying to do this yourself. Like you could take something that might take you 2, 3, 4 years to figure out and, push a string up a hill or whatever on your own. Whereas like in this MRR accelerator that we're launching in January, we're going to build or rebuild businesses and guarantee 3 or 4x your current revenue into MRR. So it's a transfer of the spiky revenue to this lovely MRR curve, because we do know what we're doing. We have been there, done that, got the t-shirt, and we do have the MRR method, our proven methodology for getting people from ideation or stuck throwing spaghetti at the wall to MRR maximization.
Yeah. If you could give one piece of advice to early to mid stage creators considering a kind of investment into a program or cohort or a mastermind, what would it be?
Again, like do your homework. Make sure that you're talking to real humans and that they are not blowing smoke. are just saying things to please you, but that they have specific proof points to back you up, and that they have customers that they will connect you with to speak to. Because that's where, like you having a private conversation with a past customer is going to be really, 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 really important. So like, don't just sign up. I have made that mistake before and it sucks, and do not recommend it. So learn from my mistake and do your due diligence.
Cool. All right, guys, thank you so much for joining our live stream. Be sure to follow us for more tips and insights on building a successful recurring revenue business. Bye.
Thanks.